During the Cold War, gifted kids were tracked through secretive programs. One of those programs was Subproject 136, a classified search for gifted and psychic children. Surviving documents reference that this project started probably around 1965, and the work continued through at least 1967, but probably longer, as parts of it were absorbed and overlapped into other projects, like Project Stargate. Now, this project was under the umbrella of Project MK and was led by Dr. Carl Pfeiffer. He was a pharmacologist from Emory University and then later Princeton. The project was primarily concerned with controlling behavior through ESP or extrasensory perception, paranormal communication, and telepathic influence on human behavior. And they targeted young individuals with higher IQs and or psychic ability. These children were often pulled from elite academic settings, early IQ testing programs, and possibly programs like Project Talent or early gifted pilot schools in Chicago, New York City, and San Francisco. The goal was to test how susceptible or controllable these high-functioning minds could be. It was also looking for things like, can thoughts be implanted remotely? Can somebody be influenced to act against their will via nonverbal or telepathic suggestion? And also, could somebody with psychic sensitivity be trained as an asset? This research crossed into areas like remote viewing, precognition, telepathic suggestion, and dream manipulation. And these are the same ideas that show up later in Project Stargate. And remember, all of these studies were funded by our government. Now, while the full list remains hidden of these institutions that did these projects, certain places repeatedly show up. Emory University was one, the University of Chicago's Lab School, which I've done a video on in the past, Stanford Research Institute, Columbia, Harvard, and NYU, and Boys Town, Nebraska, which I will be looking into more. Now, it is more than likely that these children had no idea that they were in an agency program. They were just told that this was about education and creativity, not that they would be observed during dream states or be subjected to intense testing environments. Now, some researchers claim that these psychic children were being recruited, sometimes under the guise of elite camps or accelerated learning programs. Now, what happened to these kids from Subproject 136? Well, we don't know. Most of the records were destroyed, and survivors may not even realize that they were involved. It is possible that some of these individuals went on to hold sensitive positions or were monitored long-term as useful assets. Now, were you in this subproject? Probably not. But all the information gathered led to the gifted programs of the future. Stick around because there is still so much more interesting information on this topic.